Okay, so in this video I'm going to show you how to do a Heli-Coil. It's normally what you do when threads are stripped out in one spot or another. I mean, it happens. So you'll need a sweet little Heli-Coil kit. It'll come with pretty much everything you need and some red Loctite. And for this one, it's an M6 by 1.0 thread, so it's going to make you drill it out to 1/4 inch. This will be pretty easy since it's already a bore. You know, it's going to be hard to mess it up, but you want to go in a straight line, no cock eyes. So just set your drill to a low setting and come on. Alright, we're gonna have to tighten this up, but you just wanna nice and easy drill out your hole. Alright, get all the metal out of there. And after you've drilled out your hole, and this one's going to be a bottomless. It's easier when there is a bottom for these things, but all you're going to have to do now is take the tap that it comes with and make us some new threads. And you again want to stay as in line as straight as possible, because if you don't, the head of the bolt will not seal, whereas this one is a sealing surface, so I have to make sure I stay nice and straight. And just start making your new threads for your Heli-Coil. Since it's aluminum, it's much easier. If it was steel, iron, it takes a while and it's a little rough. You might have to go in, back out, go in, back out whenever it tightens up. Alright, it'll either bottom out or go all the way through. Get your tap out of there now, and we're probably gonna hit this with some brake clean. Make sure. All right, we're gonna hit it with some brake clean. Make sure we don't have any debris in there that's going to interfere with our Heli-Coil. A nice little puddle of aluminum. I'm just gonna set it like this. Wipe it down. Usually brake clean dries pretty fast, but Zamzoil stuff sticks around, even though it does a really good job. I mean, it blasts the grease right off. Oil, dirt, whatever. It's fantastic stuff. Alright, now that it's dry, we're ready for our Heli-Coil. I've already put some red Loctite on it. You always want to put Loctite on them, make sure they stay in place, because you might be able to back them out with the bolt if you don't. So all you're going to do is get it lined up in the hole. I'm a little shaky today. Start catching threads, and you're just going to go all the way until the threads on the Heli-Coil are buried in the bore. See, I still have some hanging out. I got to go a little bit deeper. Still some hanging out, one thread hanging out still. And I'm going to go a little more because it is a sealing surface, so I do have to have it a little recessed to make sure that the copper washer will seal. And I'm just feeling to make sure that it is not above the sealing surface and I do not feel it. So we have it far enough in there. Now there's a tab on the back side. Normally when you'd bottom out, you'd break that tab off with your little tool. Not in this instance. So maybe I could reach them with some needle nose. We'll try the needle nose first, and we're just going to take that little tab off. Alright, the tab's off, but in the process I kind of like picked that one thread up, so I'm going to try and set him back down in his groove where he belongs. Almost. There we go. Got him set down in his groove. That way I won't run into any issues. It would feel like a cross thread if I would have left it where it was at when it got to the bottom. But there you go. That's how you do a Heli-Coil, and now you have new threads and you'll be able to screw this guy in, but I'm not going to because I'm going to let the red Loctite dry. Right on, guys. That's a normal little Heli-Coil.